You stack words like river stones on a road you never owned. Say it hard, say it clean, like you know what lies between. You pass it on, let it breathe. Give it legs, give it teeth. But it cracks when it gets checked, when it meets what's real instead. You don't stand where truth got bruised. You just bend it how you choose. You don't feel who carries scars. You just throw it from afar. I stayed still, not out of fear. I know what not to feed. Watched it climb on borrowed fire. Watched it fall beneath my feet. That kind of bill don't hold no weight when real eyes meet face to face. You got talk, but not the base. You got smoke, no solid place. You don't know, you just repeat something you ain't meant to speak. It won't hold when it's real. Wasn't there at all. You throw lines like they land, like you held it in your hands, but they bend underweight when truth walks through the gate. They sing my name when I ain't there, lose that tone when I'm right there. Same old dance, same old face, same weak words lose their shape. You don't see what I let slide, what it costs to not reply. All the things I never said still sit heavy in my chest. You don't read what silence means, you just ride between the scenes. But it shows when it gets real, what you know and what you feel. I stayed still, I held my line, let the dust decide with time. Now it's clear, don't call my name, it won't hold the same. It won't hold when it's real. All that smoke starts to clear. It won't hold, let it fall. What you built wasn't there at all. Stack can hold like that. No line you lay can stay that way. No sound you throw outruns what's known. It won't hold when it's real. No more talk, no more talk, no more fear. It won't hold, let it fall. What you built wasn't there at all. You can keep saying it still won't hold. Like it's all the same, like every room just plays your game. Didn't read what the silence said, didn't feel that shift ahead. boots hit hard, voice too loud, didn't check that kind of crowd. There's a line you don't see twice, you don't test that kind of line. You kept leaning past that space, like it bends, like it breaks, like nothing here holds weight, like it all just fades away. You speak easy when it's safe, where it don't come back your way, where it don't sit in your chest, turn your breath into unrest. But what you play don't hold that ground, it goes quiet when it comes back round. You pushed it once, you pushed it wrong, now you're standing where you don't belong. Too far gone, too late now, ain't no turning round. You crossed that line, don't act surprised. You crossed that line, now you don't get to decide. You crossed that line, that ain't yours to play. You crossed that line, now it don't go away. You crossed that line, say it clear, I don't move out here. Just like that, laugh it off, lean it back, say it loud like it's light, till it hits them one night. They don't stay when it shifts, when it tightens, when it grips, when the air don't feel right and the dark don't move, just sits. I don't chase what you say, I just let it fall in place. If you step where it stands, you'll understand what it takes. Close, that's fine, but you step past that line, and the way it comes back ain't the way you had it in mind. No proof, no claim, don't speak my name. You cross that line, don't act surprised. You cross that line, now you don't get to decide. That ain't yours to play. You cross that line, now it don't go away. You cross that line, say it clear, I don't move out here. No sound still hits, no word still sticks. You cross that line, you cross that line, you cross that line, you cross that line. There's the end, no more talk, no way back from where you walk. You cross that line, that's your side, what you did don't slide. You cross that line, say it clear, I don't move out here. Everybody talking like they seen it all. Half-cut stories building up the wall. Speaking on a live day, stepped in, turning quiet moments into noise again. Take a small piece, stretch it wide, make it loud just to pick a side. Talk like they paid every cost it took, but they weren't there when it all got shook. Boots hit dirt, I held my ground. No one there when it all burned down. You hear echoes call it truth, but but you don't know what I've been through. I don't move like that, I don't play that role. I don't turn my story into something sold. If it wasn't lived, then it don't belong. I don't let it pass, I don't let it go. You talk loud, you don't know. You stay close from below. You got words, no ground. You just feel empty sound. Say less. If you don't know, say less. Don't let it show, say less. Stay your side, say less. Don't redefine, say less. That's enough. No more noise, no made up. Some get loud when the room goes still, like silence hits and it breaks their will. Fill the air just to feel some weight, even if it don't hold real shape. They speak too fast, don't check what's real. Never let the truth just sit and build. Throwing out words like they mean something, but they fade quick when it turns to something. I don't break silence just to be heard. I don't waste breath just to place a word. If it ain't true, I don't let it stay. I let quiet hit in a stronger way. No inside, no claim. You don't know that frame. You see surface, not depth. You don't know what's left. Say less. If you don't know, say less. Don't let it show, say less. Stay your side, say less. Don't redefine, say less. That's enough. No more noise, no made up. No talk, no need, I don't feed that speed. No voice, no show. If you don't live it, you don't know. No rush, no sound. Truth stands without a crowd. Say less, that's the line. What is yours? Stay your side. Say less, that's the end. No more talk, no pretend. Say less, say it clear. I don't move out here. It's whole, no rush, no sound. Truth stands without a crowd. No need to prove, I don't speak, I just move. Stillness cuts deeper than anything said. Stillness cuts clearer than words in your head. Stillness cuts deeper, stay your side. Stillness cuts deeper, don't cross that line. Stillness cuts deeper, say it clear. I don't move out here. I've seen voices rise just to fill that space, throwing hollow lines with a steady pace. But it breaks down fast when it's put to test, and it don't hold form if it ain't built blessed. You don't need a word just to show your ground. You don't need noise just to stand your sound. If it's built from truth, it will stay its own. It don't need a crowd, it don't need a tone. I don't push my voice, I don't force it loud. I don't trade my ground just to draw a crowd. If it ain't from truth, I don't let it stay. I let quiet hit in a heavier way. No insight, no claim. You don't hold that frame. You see, surface, not core. You don't know what for. Stillness cuts deeper than anything said. Stillness cuts clearer than words in your head. Stillness cuts deeper, stay your side. Stillness cuts deeper, don't cross that line. Stillness cuts deeper, say it clear. I don't move out here. No sound, truth stands without a crowd. No voice, no show. If you don't live, you don't know. No rush, no need. Stillness takes the lead. Stillness cuts deeper. Listen, no more talk, no pretend. That's my line, that was yours, this is mine. Stillness cuts deeper, say it clear. I don't move out here. Don't walk close if you don't belong. This road don't take you very long. You step wrong, it don't bend to break. It just waits for the move you make. You don't hear what the quiet means. You don't feel what it holds unseen. There's a line I don't need to show, but it's there. And you don't go. You move easy when it feels like light, when it don't come back at night, when it don't sit in your chest, turn your breath into unrest. But where I stand don't shift like that. It holds you still, it holds you fast. And what runs here don't drift away. It stays right where you chose to stay. No step, no play. Stay out my way, stay out my way. Don't cross that ground. Stay out my way, don't make a sound. Stay out my way, don't test that line. Stay out my way, you won't like what you find. Stay out my way, say it clear. I don't move, you don't belong here. I see men step just like you do. Talk too loud, think it ain't true. Push too far just to feel strong. Then it turns and it don't take long. They don't stay when it shifts that way. When the dark don't move, just waits. When the air goes thin and tight and it don't feel right. I don't chase, I don't warn, I don't speak before it's done. If you stand where you shouldn't be, then you deal with what you see. Watch close, that's fine, just don't cross that line. If you ain't built for what it takes, don't step where it don't break. No sound, no say. Stay out my way, stay out my way. Don't cross that ground. Stay out my way, don't make a sound. Stay out my way, don't test that line. Stay out my way, you won't like what you find. Stay out my way, say it clear. I don't move, you don't belong here. Don't step, don't stay. Stay out my way, stay out my way. That's the end. No more talk, no pretend. Stay out my way. That's your line. You had yours, this one's mine. My way. Say it clear. I don't move. You don't belong here. Don't check a thing. Twist up lies and crown a king. Pass it off like solid gold, like you own what you were told. You don't know where it begins, still you ride another man. Second hand don't make it right. You ain't never seen the sight. Talk it loud like it's fact, but you don't know where it's at. You ain't stood where I stand. You don't know who I am. Cut it up then call it whole. Miss the weight, miss control. Every word you drag along, been bent, been wrong from the jump. You hear noise, call it truth, but it never hit the root. You don't know, you just speak. Echo shit that ain't yours to keep. Ignore what you heard, that ain't me. You don't know what you think you see. Ignore what you heard. Let it go. You don't know what you don't know. You build tales out of air like I won't ever hear, but talk flies fast down these roads way faster than you think it goes. Say my name when I'm gone, switch your tone when I'm on. Same old game, same mistakes, same weak lines start to break. You don't see what I let slide more than you could ever write. All the shit I never said, still louder than your lies. You don't read what silence means, you just talk in between. But it shows when it's real, what you know, what you feel. I stay still, let it pass. Watch you lean, fall too fast. Now it's here, draw that line. You don't stand where it's mine. What you heard, that ain't me. You don't know what you think you see. You know what you heard, let it go. You don't know what you don't know. No proof, no ground, just noise passed around. No truth in that, no run with that. No name you speak holds weight that deep. What you heard, that ain't me. No more talk, no more fear. Ignore what you heard, let it go. You don't know what you don't know. Yeah, you heard something, but don't mean it's real.